Hello, and welcome back to Dune Awakening. We're right where we left off, over at the Griffin's Reach trade post. Our next mission or objective is to travel to the local shipwreck, the Alcyon, gather plasteel microflora fiber, 10 of those, 2 mechanical parts, and then our contract side mission is to reach the wreck first and then to get a Holtzman actualizer or something. There's a new base that wasn't here last time. Pretty cool. Someone put a little effort into that one. Nice. Alright, so it's nighttime, perfect time to travel. So we're here, we gotta get over here. So I'm gonna come around like this. Let's get out of here. We're pretty well hydrated. Alright. Well, I have not died yet. Let's see what happens today. I've gone down on a knee once. Haven't had too many close calls with the worm. I've been pretty careful. Look at that beautiful moon. It's so cool. Yeah, but stream last night. This is Monday, the last day of the beta, so the closed beta weekend, so they will be wiping this server. Be losing all my progress, but that's okay. Had a lot of fun. Streamed a couple times, so you can check out those VODs. Last night was co-op with my buddy John. Okay. This episode might go a little long. Probably only have time to make 2 videos. Try to make a decent amount of progress today. Alright, so yeah, we pretty much straight shot there now. But yeah, it's really fun playing with my buddies. A little co-op. We ran the this shipwreck together. I have another game on a different server. Yeah, a little more than halfway there from the trade post. Of course, you gotta explore a wally hole if you find one. That's these moisture-sealed caves. Quite often there are NPCs in here. Just put my turret down. Step out of the way. My blood bag's empty. Yeah, I got plenty of room. I mean, I have plenty of blood at the base. I probably don't need to waste time doing that, honestly. Someone else. Thought I did. Whoa, whoa. So I have the Mentat technique, which gives me a bonus to headshots, but reduces body shot damage. So trying to get better at headshots. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about harvesting blood. which is very bad water discipline, but try to get through this as quickly as possible. Excuse me, sorry. Oops. Pretty good stretch of desert here. I hear the worm. Getting a little scared. A little terrifying. Alright. Looks like he did not really pick up where we were. Alright, so we're coming up on the shipwreck. Screenshot. There's some guys over here. Might be the only guy out here. Alright, so we need, like I said, 10 microflora fiber. Oh, nice. My turret. Man, I talked about only going down once. Jeez. Man, couldn't aim for crap there. Just got a little surprised. I thought there was only one guy and we took him out. So, alright, gotta heal up. That was very close. Because last time I went down, the guy who was shooting at me and I was shooting at, he went down at the same time. So I was able to get up a little quicker than him and finish him off. Alright. Let's do this. So yeah, microflora fiber, mechanical parts, and a Holtzman amplifier. Here, come over here. Let my turret come back. Probably should pick up some darts. Is there anybody else in here? I don't think so. Here's a door we can cut through. Alright, we got the mechanical parts. We got some of the microflora fiber we need. Alright, 3 more microflora fiber. Alright, there's the Holtzman amplifier we needed.
Mayday, Mayday. This is Ensign Meredith commanding Alcyon. Lieutenant Lakers is down. The convoy is under sustained attack. They knew where we'd be. We've lost contact with the group leader, Kytheria.
My God! Look at them all! It's Horizon to Horizon jet fighters out there!
Relay that chatter! We have sustained several direct hits, and we're losing Trim badly. We're going to try to set her down. Our emergency transponder is active. Godspeed, everyone.
I don't think they made it. Alright, so we have the Holtzman amplifier, the machine parts, and we just need a few more microflora fiber. You should stay behind that table, buddy. Yeah, see how even that on level, even though, you know, if you're standing up, your head's going to be above that chair. It's like the turret can't tilt upwards even slightly. It can tilt downwards if you can get a high angle on you baddies. Darts. Someone just shooting me? Oh yeah, there's a hole over there they're shooting through. Sucker. Man, I love that turret. More darts. Why did that not count? I need 2 more microflora fiber. Okay. Alright, key to get through that door. And a celestial chest. And I got some more of the microflora fiber, so we are done. Okay. And I got a better got a Kinjal to replace my makeshift knife. If we compare these, higher damage and the same attack speed. Okay. Put that on, drop that. And what else did we get? We got a unique recipe for a Khalif's Drinker dagger. Cool. Doesn't have the stats listed, unfortunately. And we got some spice-infused copper. 5 of those. Cool. So now I need to make it back to the trade outpost and mine some copper along the way. So So I'm going to do that, and I'll cut out the travel and bring you back once we get to the trade post.
Someone. I've got you covered.
Oh man, this guy's smart. Alright, so I found my first crashed ground vehicle. I found a crashed ornithopter before, so let's see if I get anything different from this. Armor plating, that's new. More armor plating. Is that it? Yep. Alright, carrying on. Another cool little base. I like it. Those pillars are really cool. And there's that one we looked at from the binoculars earlier. And there goes a worm. And this game is so cool. Okay, we are coming up on the trade post again. Cool ship passing by. Man, I love the visuals, the cinematic nature of these visuals. Landscape. Alright, so we are back at the trade post. Going to turn our contract in. Alright, so we got that contract done. Next, they want micro sandwich fabric, EMF generators. Okay. I have the micro sandwich fiber. I have the EMF generators. Okay. Okay, we finished that contract. And that moved the contract chain onto testing the limits. Enter the Imperial testing station. Okay. And our cutter is about to die, so I think I can buy one from this guy.
You keep coming back like this. I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger?
Improvised cutter ray. I think he might have had a better one. Nope. Alright. So I'll just buy this one. It's only 70 Solari. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get back to base. Our journey wants us to research scavenger rags, Karpov 38, and Kindle. That's weapons and some armor. So I will get back to base and we'll work on that. Okay, we are back at base. So we want to research. Let me fully hydrate. Not much blood to deposit. Alright, so research scavenger rags, Karpov 38, and Kindle. Scavenger rags, Karpov 38, Kindle. Alright. Drop some stuff off here. Alright, I can drop this makeshift armor. Oh, we can make the leader John. Okay. So leader John will let us carry a little water with us. Let's see. Let's just drop some mechanical parts accidentally. Alright, so let us craft some stuff. How do I craft these blueprints? No. Looking for this. Huh. Let's see. Oh, you gotta hit research, okay. Alright. Okay, there we go. Just enough spice-infused copper dust. And then we need to craft okay, it's crafting the armor. Oh, and I got some more skill points and I applied those. So This adds 50% rifle damage, so that's good. This creates weak points. You have learned to observe your enemies and predict their weaknesses based on 1,000 minutia. When you damage an unshielded enemy with a ranged weapon, the hit location becomes a weak point, which you can target to increase the damage of subsequent attacks. Only one weak point may be visible at a time. So those weak points last for 10 seconds, and they add 50% range damage. So that's awesome. And then I got, under Assassination, I got another passive headshot damage, additional 15% to headshot damage, on top of the Marksman, which gives 20%. And then Assassin's Shot just gives plus 20% range damage. So, yeah, pretty much, pretty leveled up for this fight at the Imperial Testing Station. Okay, so the rags are done. And the leader, John. Okay. Alright, so let me put this armor on. See, if we compare the armor like we compare the, why is it not letting me compare? That's weird. I'm doing something wrong, I'm sure. Well, anyway, we'll put the armor on. So yeah, you want to use armor for combat. It's going to have, like a higher armor value. It's like twice what the still suit is. Also reduces your dash stamina cost and adds high blade mitigation, which the still suit doesn't have either of those. So considerably better for combat. Okay. Let's see, what does this special Kindle require? Spice infused copper dust. Okay, don't have any of that. So I'll just have to I'm going to make a fresh Kindle, but first we're going to make the Karpov. 38 rifle. Watch this printout. So cool. Okay.
I've crossed the Vermilius Gap, Offworlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers. I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, Offworlder. You've come this far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap. But vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, Offworlder, more than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past. But more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
Alright, Imperial testing stations are scattered across Arrakis. A blue location marker indicates components needed to create vehicles, and other technology can be found at these locations. Okay. Let me craft a new Kindle, because the one I have has got a lot of durability loss. Okay, let's equip the rifle. So the rifle has more damage per shot, I think, slightly lower rate of fire, higher clip size, higher reload speed, I think, bigger effective range by a little bit, and much better accuracy. So put that on there. Uses the same darts. Okay. And we'll take our new Kindle. Alright, drop this one. Alright. Well, we got some new gear. We got this knife. Looks about the same as the other one, but we got a rifle, which is pretty cool. You can't actually look at it. You can look at it holstered, though. Yeah, pretty simple looking, but we're pretty upgraded compared to before we started today. So we will hit that Imperial testing station next time. That'll probably be it for this mini-series on the beta weekend for Dune Awakening. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and have a good day.